Insulin resistance is a very common problem. Many people suffer from this condition. Unfortunately, doctors often miss it. They may not even be trained to look for it specifically. Medical schools sometimes do not dedicate enough time to this crucial topic. This means your doctor might not fully recognize its signs or its prevalence. It is a hidden issue, an unseen epidemic. This disease affects millions of individuals globally. If left unaddressed, it can lead to many serious health problems down the line, including type 2 diabetes and heart disease. What exactly is insulin? Insulin is an essential hormone. Your pancreas, an organ behind your stomach, produces it. Its primary job is to regulate your blood sugar levels. When you consume carbohydrates, your body breaks them down into glucose. Glucose is a simple sugar that enters your bloodstream. Insulin acts like a key. It helps move this glucose from your blood into your body's cells. Your cells then use this glucose for energy. This is a normal, healthy, and vital process that keeps your body functioning correctly every single day. Insulin resistance occurs when your body's cells stop listening effectively to insulin's signal. They become resistant to its effects. In response, your pancreas tries to compensate. It starts producing even more insulin to try and get the message through. This effort is to force the glucose into the stubborn cells. This leads to higher than normal levels of insulin circulating in your blood. This condition is called hyperinsulinemia. Over time, your cells can become even more resistant. It creates a damaging and vicious cycle. Your body then struggles significantly to control blood sugar levels. Why is this widespread condition so frequently overlooked in medical circles? This is an important question to consider. Part of the problem stems from a general lack of awareness. Many healthcare professionals tend to focus on treating the observable symptoms of diseases. They do not always dig deeper to find the underlying root cause. The current medical system often incentivizes the treatment of established illnesses. It does not always adequately reward the prevention of these illnesses. This approach needs to shift for us to achieve better public health. We must prioritize understanding and addressing the fundamental issues driving chronic diseases. How can you tell if you might have insulin resistance? There are several telltale signs. You might often feel tired, especially after eating meals. This is particularly true after consuming a meal rich in carbohydrates. You might experience persistent cravings for sugar or starchy foods. Unexplained weight gain, particularly an increase in fat around your abdominal area, is a very common indicator. This specific type of belly fat is a key visual sign. These are early warnings that your body is sending you. It is wise to pay close attention to them. Other, more advanced symptoms can also begin to appear over time. High blood pressure is a significant one. Elevated triglycerides, which are a type of fat found in your blood, are another common finding. You might also discover you have low levels of HDL cholesterol. HDL cholesterol is often referred to as the good cholesterol. Skin changes, such as the development of skin tags, can also occur. Dark, velvety patches of skin, a condition known as acanthosis nigricans, may develop. These patches typically appear on the neck, in the armpits, or in the groin area. These are more serious signs. Conventional medicine often approaches these signs and symptoms individually. If you present with high blood pressure, you are likely to be prescribed blood pressure medication. If your cholesterol levels are high, you may be given statins. Doctors manage the individual symptoms as they appear. They might not always connect the dots and ask why these various symptoms are occurring together in the same person. In essence, they are often treating the smoke, not the underlying fire. This symptomatic approach, unfortunately, does not fix the real fundamental problem. The insulin resistance continues to progress. Big Pharma, the large pharmaceutical companies, often benefits from this system of symptom management. They manufacture and sell the drugs that manage these chronic symptoms. These medications are frequently prescribed for long-term or even lifelong use. This creates a continuous and highly profitable market for their products. Curing the root cause of the illness is not always their primary economic incentive. If insulin resistance were widely addressed naturally, the sales of many of these drugs would likely decline. This is a sobering reality within the healthcare industry. Patients deserve to know the true cause of their ailments. Our modern diet plays a profoundly significant role in the development of insulin resistance. Many people today consume far too many refined carbohydrates. Think about common foods like white bread, white pasta, sugary breakfast cereals, and pastries. Sugary drinks, such as sodas and sweetened juices, are also major contributors. These types of foods cause your blood sugar levels to spike rapidly. In response, your pancreas releases a large amount of insulin to manage this sugar surge. This process happens repeatedly throughout the day, every day for many people. This constant demand eventually wears out your body's insulin response system. Frequent eating and constant snacking also contribute significantly to the problem. Many people have adopted a pattern of eating 3 main meals a day, plus several snacks in between. This means that insulin levels in the bloodstream are kept consistently high for most of the day. Your body never truly gets a break from the presence of insulin. Your cells, therefore, never get a chance to rest and potentially regain their sensitivity to insulin. This persistent insulin signal is a key driver of resistance. It is much like shouting at someone constantly. Eventually, they will start to ignore you. Processed foods are ubiquitous in our modern food environment. They are designed to be convenient, but they are often detrimental to our health. These foods are typically high in added sugars, refined grains, and unhealthy industrial seed oils. These ingredients are known to directly promote insulin resistance. Furthermore, they offer very little nutritional value in terms of vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Processed foods are often engineered to be hyperpalatable. This means they are specifically designed to make you want to eat more of them. This creates a harmful and addictive cycle for your metabolism. Consider for a moment how our ancestors likely ate. They did not have constant access to food 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Their diets consisted mainly of whole, unprocessed foods that they hunted or gathered. They also naturally experienced periods without food, between successful hunts or harvests. This is a form of natural intermittent fasting. These traditional eating patterns help to keep their insulin levels naturally low and stable. Consequently, their bodies remained much more sensitive to insulin's effects. We can learn a great deal from these older, more metabolically sound ways of eating. The encouraging news is that you have the power to fight back against insulin resistance. It is not an irreversible life sentence. This condition is often entirely reversible, especially when caught early. You can achieve this reversal primarily through natural methods and lifestyle modifications. You do not always need to resort to pharmaceutical drugs. Simple, consistent changes to your daily habits can be incredibly powerful. You possess the inherent ability to significantly change your health trajectory for the better. Taking control of your health begins with a clear understanding of the problem and the available solutions. So, what changes should you make to your diet? The primary focus should be on consuming whole, unprocessed foods. Drastically reduce your intake of refined carbohydrates and added sugars. This means cutting back on white bread, pasta, sweets, and pastries. Completely eliminate sugary drinks from your diet. Instead, eat plenty of non-starchy vegetables like leafy greens, broccoli, and cauliflower. Include healthy fats in your meals, such as those found in avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil. Ensure you get adequate protein from sources like fish, poultry, meat, and eggs. This way of eating helps to naturally lower insulin levels. Intermittent fasting is an exceptionally powerful tool for combating insulin resistance. It simply means incorporating regular periods of voluntary fasting into your routine. This gives your digestive system and your body a rest from the constant processing of food. Most importantly, it allows your insulin levels to fall significantly. When insulin levels are low for extended periods, your cells can begin to regain their sensitivity to this vital hormone. You can start slowly. Perhaps try a simple 12-hour overnight fast, for example, from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Then you can gradually extend the fasting window if you feel comfortable doing so. This is a natural human eating pattern. Other lifestyle factors also play a crucial role in managing insulin levels. Regular physical exercise is highly beneficial for improving insulin sensitivity. Both aerobic exercises like brisk walking or cycling and strength training like lifting weights are effective. Managing stress effectively is also very important. Chronic stress can lead to elevated cortisol levels, and high cortisol can worsen insulin resistance. Prioritize getting enough good quality sleep each night. Chronic sleep deprivation also negatively impacts insulin sensitivity and glucose metabolism. These collective steps help your body to burn fat more efficiently. They help you to transform your body into a fat-burning machine.